So what you can see there is on the left-hand side, the primary tumor. And that's a cluster of cells. And we know that there is what's called heterogeneity in those cells, meaning not every cell is the same. And buried within that tumor are these little seeds, cells that are different than the rest of the cells in the tumor, cells that have this capacity to leave the tumor. And we think that they go into the bloodstream. They circulate. Those are called circulating tumor cells, or CTCs. You've probably heard about those. We also think they then actually find a sanctuary, a safe place, where they then can actually go dormant. So it's sort of like thinking about this cell that's been dividing, now is reaching, most commonly, the bone marrow. And when it reaches the bone marrow, it powers down. It stops dividing. It goes to sleep, and it can actually stay there in this sleeping state for a long period of time. And this is why, for some women, recurrences happen 5, 10, even 20 years later, because those cells have been there, they just haven't been causing any trouble. And we also know that for some women, those cells never cause a problem, that they may always be there, and for whatever reason, they don't wake up, or the immune system can take care of them. But unfortunately, that isn't the case for everyone. And things that we're just now starting to understand, triggers will reawaken the cells, reactivate them, turn them back on, power them back up, and that's when they then leave the marrow, go back into the bloodstream, and find their way to another place. So we really need to understand what allows the cells to leave the tumor, what mechanisms they use to actually find their way to the marrow, how they stay asleep, what wakes them up, and how they home their way to other places.